Jesslyn here. Thank you so much for being here today. Today we're going to be talking about how to increase your engagement on Instagram. This is a question that I get a lot in the Sluts Facebook group. If you are not a member, go ahead and click the link below in the information and it'll take you right to the page where we have over 12,000 members right now and growing. And it is such a fun and supportive community. I do a lot of live videos in there of marketing and how to build engagement amongst other things. So highly suggest joining. Are we ready to get started and get those Instagram followers? What I highly suggest you doing is taking out a pen and paper right now so you can follow along, take some notes so that you can hit back these things in your Instagram later, or you can follow along right now and keep pausing the video and going to your Instagram. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is go to our Instagram page. Okay, so right now I have my Instagram pulled up, and what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna make sure that your Instagram page is set to a business profile. This is very important because this is how to track your insights. If you don't know what insights are, insight is trying to see when your followers are online and seeing what time of day they're on so you know when to post so you can get the most engagement, the most out of your posts, the most likes, and that's really going to cater to your page and help you gain more followers. So you want to make sure you're on a business account. So what we're going to do to go on a business account is I'm just on my main profile here. I'm going to hit the hamburger in the corner and I'm going to go to settings right at the top here. Where it says settings, you're going to then scroll down till you see account right here, and I'm going to click account. And then you're going to see where it says at the bottom, there's two links that say switch to personal account. On mine, this is what it shows, and switch to creator account. So it doesn't give me the option to create a business account because I'm already on a business account. So in that case, if you were not on a business account, it would say switch to business account. You would click that, and that's literally all you have to do. It doesn't cost anything. It's just that easy, and it gives you more information about your clientele, your demographic, and the people that are currently following you and people that will be following you soon once you follow these steps. All right, so first things first is to change that to a business account. All right, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to your bio. You want to make sure that your bio for your page, so when people go to click on example, Sluts, it's going to take them right to my main page, and here it says we are candle and soap community, scent and fragrance oil community. Again, I write, and then I put some tags, and I write makers, and then I write tips for motivation, contests, giveaways, and more. And then I give the links to my personal Instagram and to my company Instagram, just in case anyone else wants to follow me while they're there. And then I also put the link to our Facebook group in the bio. This allows everyone to have everything right away. So once I do a live video sometimes, or if I do a video later on my Instagram page, I can just say, hey, if you want to do this, go to the information in the bio and click the link. Everything is right there, and I can just give them that direction to go there. Okay, another reason you want to have the key terms of what you are selling on your page. That's why I put a candle and soap community, because we are mostly candles and soap, just because that is the main demographic of our makers community, but we welcome all makers. So do not let that deter you. But if anyone goes to the search and they type in candle and soap, our group will pop up first because I have those key terms in my bio. So when you're creating your bio, you definitely want to have the contact us. You want to make sure you have a link to your website or a place where it says shop now. They click it and it takes you to your shopping page. We're not going to talk about that today, but I will get into that in the future and have another video on that. And then this allows you to also do promotions. It has your email on there. So you really want to impact this stuff to be what you are targeting for your brand. So we're a soap selling community. We make handmade candles, yada, yada. So that way, if someone's searching for it, your page will pop up for people to follow. Huge tip right there. I instantly, once I did that for myself and I changed a little bit of my wording here and there, I instantly saw more engagements and insights. Not necessarily people were always following, but it was getting people at least to my page to check it out. All right, next I'm going to show you how to look at your insights. So once you're on the cover page here, there is a tag that says insights under edit profile. Okay, then it has an overview of everything you're looking at. Accounts reach, of course, you can see that my reach is down this week because I wasn't as active on the community as I'd like to be. I was focusing a little bit more on Facebook, which is a bad on me, but it does tell you how well you're doing each week. Then your content interactions, I didn't go down very much, and my total followers, I was up this week. I do a lot of follow for follows in the Facebook group. That's why I highly suggest joining, and they are active in the community, so they will like your posts, they will reshare your posts, and they like inspiration from other makers, so huge there. Okay, but if I click these things right here, like the accounts reach, it'll break that down even further, and it'll tell me what was my best day. As we can see, Sunday was a huge day for me. It's nice when you click on it because it can tell you how many profiles you clicked. Why Sunday is such a huge big day for me, which I know right off the bat, is because we do a Support Your Business Sunday in the group, and I kick people to my Instagram page right away. So every time I am getting a lot of hits and feedback on Sundays. That is why that number is so high. So it's nice because I can see that engagement is working from my Facebook page. Okay, so then if we go down further, it says how many profile visits we have, website taps, and then the email tap button. And then it tells me my top posts, but it does that and lays it out for every one of these. So then we're gonna go back and hit content interactions. And there you go, it's all laid out. How many likes I got that week, how many comments I got that week, how many saves, how many shares. So this is all really good information for everyone. Now, even if we go to these posts, you can view insights on a specific post. So this was a trim your wick post. And I'm gonna show you, I have 106 likes on this, which is fantastic. I am so happy with that number because I did absolutely no hashtags. Like absolutely none, just because I wanted to see what my engagement was so I could show you guys in this video. So 106, and I did no hashtags, which I'm very surprised with that. This had 7 shares, 4 saves, which is really nice, and 4 comments. And then I can swipe up. So I just swiped up and it breaks that down. I had 17 profile visits. I didn't have hashtags, so it doesn't show me a hashtag breakdown here, but it shows my impressions, how many people went to my profile, and I got 1 follow out of this, which is great. So that's a great way to see your interactions and insights and see how well everything is working for you and when people are on. So the biggest part of the day is the biggest thing you really want to look at is when people are online. So... and I have gained 140 followers in the last 7 days. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Heck yeah. Okay, really quick, I'm going to show you the insights on another post. So I'm going to scroll down here. And what post did I start doing that? I think it was this one. As I started my new, we're going to go right into our hashtags. So this kind of just forms right into that. I'm going to show you how important it is to actually use hashtags. First things first, you're allowed to use up to 30 hashtags. If you use 30 hashtags all the time, Instagram sometimes is like, spammy. So I try to run under the radar and I do 28 hashtags each time. And I highly suggest using those 28. If you don't use all your hashtags, that is going to waste. I'll show you in a second why I'm saying that. So when you form your hashtags, you also don't want to use the same exact hashtags over and over and over on each post. And the reason why is the Instagram algorithm will also spam you and mark you as spam and won't show you on those hashtags anymore. So what you're going to want to do is create hashtag groups. This is so complicated, right? Like there's so much to all these social media pages. It's absolutely incredible. So you're going to want to create hashtag groups. The best way to pick your hashtags is to not pick hashtags with over 1 million people. The reason why, if you see a hashtag candle and it has 5.7 million, I'm like, yes, that's so awesome. But really, no, you do not want to pick that hashtag. You don't want to use that hashtag. And the reason why is when you use that hashtag, you're going to fall so far to the bottom because millions of people are posting on there and you're not going to be seen. So you do not want to choose a hashtag with over 1 million tags. Now, what you're going to want to do is choose hashtags that have less than 1 million. I would say maybe over 10,000. So 10,000 to a million is really your sweet range. So you have a nice range in there. So the easiest way to look up hashtags is you're going to go to your Instagram page. Okay? And you're going to type in, I'm going to type in candle, because that's what I sell, but you could type in jewelry, you could type in soap, bath bombs, whatever it is you sell, type that in. Okay. And then we're going to hit tags. Okay, so we can see right at the top, candles has 12.3 million posts. I am not going to use that hashtag. It's just a waste of my time, really, which before I got into social media and marketing, I never knew this. So if you have been using those hashtags, welcome to the club. So have I. It has taken a lot of time for me to learn to use other hashtags and a lot of videos I have been watching. So don't worry about if you've been doing it wrong, because I had been for a while too. Okay, so then you're going to see underneath it is candle, 9.6 million posts. I'm not going to choose that either, but I do like candle making. It only has 622K posts. Sorry, I had to say that, make sure I said it right. So I would click that one. And then I like candles of Instagram, so I would add that one. And I would do candle lover. So I'm just going to go down the line and hit all those ones that don't have over 1 million. All right. You also want to make your hashtags relevant to your content. So right here for trim your wick, yeah, I'm gonna hashtag candles, candle maker, or not candles, but candle maker, all those ones that we recently saw. But I also can put like wick, wax, also like FYI, or one that isn't as popular, or good information to have, because guess what? I'm not only catering to candle makers, but there could be some candle enthusiasts out there that's like, oh, I never knew I had to trim my wick, and I just taught them something. Okay. Or if I am doing a motivational quote, let's scroll down here to a motivational quote. I have, they can't do what you do like you do, period. So for that one, I would probably write in my hashtags, motivational quote of the day, things that aren't over 1 million. So I get other people coming to my page that aren't related to scents, anything like that, but they know I post motivational quotes on my feed, so that might be something that interests them, so they might hit follow. Okay, so now I just got a whole new demographic into my group. All right, next one, I had a workspace photo. So I did this one doesn't have a lot of, did I do a lot of hashtags? I did. So this one I didn't get a lot of followers, but let's see why. Let's see how many DIY has. Okay, but let's look. This is before I started my hashtag regimen with that work photo. 14 million posts on that first one. Studio, 36 million posts. Okay, what was I thinking? You know, that's why I only had 76 likes. All right, now we're gonna go to this one. This is where I started using my new hashtag regimen. Now you saw the other ones had 76 likes. The other one had 106 likes. Let's look at this one right here. I just clicked it. My prices are based on your talent, not your budget. Awesome. People loved it. Motivation. It can be relatable to all sorts of people in the maker community or just in the business entrepreneurship community. So this one was a good one for me. 594 likes, and I used the new regimen. All right, so look at motivation every day. Let's click on that. 311K. Motivational quotes of the day, 40.2K. Boss Babe Tribe, 209K. Okay, so you see where this is going. I didn't do anything based on candles in this feed if you're looking at my hashtag. Small business marketing, okay? So I did a lot of business inspired quotes, and I had 594 people like it. Okay, let's look at my insights on this one, because what did I do right here? Wow. 76 shares, 78 saves, and 38 comments. So with the Instagram algorithm, the likes and the comments aren't that big of a deal. What you really want are those shares and saves. That's how they are measuring their algorithm right now. So those shares and saves are really high for me, and that's probably why my post was seen by so many people, because they were resharing it, and those people were sharing it and sharing it. So, okay, how many interactions were taken from this post? 72. I only got 1 follower, but that's okay. Look at 7,228 reached. My other one was only like 700 reached. My hashtags brought in 6,254 people. Look at it, says 86% weren't following Scent Sluts that saw this. 86% of people I targeted by not I didn't change anything but hashtags. Literally. That is all I did. What? So that is all I did there. That's incredible, actually, when I'm looking at that. Okay, we're gonna go back to the post I did the other day that I told you I didn't post anything, and I did pretty good. So let's look at this again. There it is. Reached 776 people. No hashtags were used on that one. Okay, but let's go back to that one that I said I used hashtags, but they weren't what I needed to be using. Okay, 2 saves, 939 people viewed. From hashtags, 107. Wow. Because it went so far down the feed. That is incredible. All right, so that is the hashtag algorithm that I have. Now, to create your hashtag pods. All right, here we go. My Instagram groups. So I know if I post a motivational quote, I have listed right here, motivational quotes, and I put all the hashtags that were under 1 million for me, that worked well for me. So next time I post a post, all I have to do is copy and paste if it's a motivational quote, okay? So I divided them out like this. The next hashtag group I have are plants, reuse jars, and jars. I post a lot of photos of jars. I post a lot of succulent photos because I reuse my jars for other things and succulents. So these are all the hashtags I would use for that. The next one would be if it's an office photo, here's my hashtags. Okay, and so on and so forth. So you can have about as many hashtag groups as you really want. So I'm in the process of creating one for candles specifically, and then so on. But that's a great way to keep it in your notepad. Then when you plan out your post, you just say, what kind of post is this? You copy and paste, so it takes no thought at all. Okay, so other than that, you're getting people to see your items now and to get people to your Instagram page because of your hashtags. So now, how do we draw more engagement out of them when they're already on your page because you use the new hashtag algorithm, okay? Number one, what you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna make sure that your hashtag relates to your content. So if you post a picture of a jar here and it is burning, I'm not gonna post hashtag soap, hashtag bath bomb because it's a candle. I can do ambiance, vibes, glow. Like, you're gonna want to keep it relative. If I'm posting a motivational quote, I'm not gonna want to put candle, soap, bath bomb, this and that, because it has nothing to do with that photo. I want to draw that engagement from other people. So first thing is make sure that your photo matches what you are hashtagging. All right, so how to create engaging content, making sure that people are staying on your page as long as they can. Instagram is a very visual profile, so you want to make sure your pictures are, nice, vibrant, bright, have a nice tone, even if you have like a melody of how you are posting and it shows like a rhythm, like 2 quotes in a picture or 2 pictures in a quote, and you separate things out and it kind of has a consistency. It looks really nice if you do something like that. Is more eye-catching, and that is what Instagram is. It's all about visuals and photos. Now, Instagram also wants to keep you on Instagram as long as you can. So great tips are creating a carousel photo. What I mean by a carousel is if you go on Instagram, let's go to the Scent Sluts homepage here again, and I have this post here that says, scent is the strongest tie to memory. So a carousel is posting more than 1 picture. So people, like, that's a great quote. People are gonna love that quote. And then I made a little thing about myself in here so people could really relate to me and get to know me a little bit about how my husband took me out and we went to the cider mill and how the scent of the cider mill can bring back memories from years past, and that's why I related it to my photos. And then I did a scrolling thing where, hey, here's a goofy picture of me, here's me and my husband, and then there's me in a hat. And people started commenting, I love your hat, I love your hat. So that means they scrolled all the way through to the last photo, which is great because that means they were staying on my Instagram page much longer, which Instagram sees that and then pops me up higher on the feed because people are staying on this photo. So that's a great way. Also, videos are very engaging and sharing to your story. You can tag people, you can do hashtags in your story. You can also, with some of these posts that I knew were really engaging, I would share them on my story and write new posts, and then it would bring people to my page that way. If you are just starting your company and you do not know what content to put on your Instagram, it's okay. It is okay, but make your Instagram, make sure you have that domain. And you know what? Start by building your audience and just saying, hey guys, guess what? I'm starting to make candles. I'd love to take you on this journey with me. You can do a little video like that, or you can post an about me. People love about me's, and it lets them know about you and following on your journey, and it lets them have a little bit more personal relationship with you, which is really nice. Also, what Instagram loves is asking questions in your story. You know how it does those polls? Like, a good one is if you post a story and you say, hey, I have these 2 candle vessels or jars. I don't know which one to decide upon. Which one do you guys like better? And let them vote. They feel like they're part of the process. And then the second part is you get awesome feedback of what jar would sell better on your line. So it's like a twofer, and it's keeping people on Instagram longer. Heck yeah. All right, another big question is asking about routine. Do you post once a day, once a week, 3 times a day, twice a week? You know, that really is up to you. There's some good YouTube videos out there of people that have done different strategies and posted how their return has come out. I haven't quite gotten the rhythm of my personal strategy yet, just because I'm working on a lot of different things. So I can't tell you what's working or not for me. I'm kind of just posting when I get a chance. But from the videos I've watched, it really is about routine. So your audience likes to see a routine from you. So if you post every day at noon, everyone knows that at their lunch break, you're going to have a new content up. So that might be something good for you to do. Or if it's after dinner at 9 o'clock at night, everyone knows a new post comes out for you. So keep it consistent, and that's how you're going to generate a following to keep coming back and show that you're reliable as a source for Instagram. A lot of these are great tips to follow on Facebook too, because when you're posting a post on Instagram, you can also hit a button where it posts on your Facebook page at the exact same time, which takes out all that trouble of you posting on 2 different groups. So that's awesome. Woohoo! All right, everyone, that's the end of my tips today. Please, if you have any other comments or questions for me, leave them in the comment box, because I'd love to continue making these videos. And if you have questions, that helps you with the next videos, so I can help answer those questions that are common. So once again, thank you so much for being here. Highly suggest joining the Facebook Sluts and Foho community. The link is down in the bio of this video, and also hit subscribe because you know you want to. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day and look forward to seeing you soon.